Hey, Needlebender 757 here in Boulder, Colorado. I'm here with Tony, Needlebender 785, ex-electro here. He's helping me set up some test equipment in the shack here so we can really do it right and show stuff that other people just don't show. So I'm going to turn this camera around here and we're going to get with Tony here and he's going to take it from here.
Hey there YouTube, Needlebender 785 here in Colorado, and we're going to demonstrate a little bit of testing some new equipment here that 757 got on his workbench. We got a Regal, we got a spectrum analyzer, and we got an oscilloscope. And we're going to show a waveform, we're going to do an IMD test, and we're going to also show an AM waveform for those guys that care about their AM waveform quality. And currently we got two different setups. We got the waveform here on top to demonstrate what the waveform actually looks like. And on the bottom we're currently set up just to demonstrate our harmonics. Now we will be changing our bottom screen later to show our intermodulation distortion, but as of right now we're showing from 0 to 200 megahertz, or gold standard of operation as far as harmonics go, and we want to show our principles. We'll start by, so right now we're using an ultra pure sound generator here on this FTDX10, and we're actually using a software to generate our tone. And right now our first signal is going to be as a 1 kilohertz tone, so we're going to be demonstrating AM. We're on AM, and to demonstrate our principal signal, we'll just see what we're putting in is right there. So we got our signal, and we're doing about 7 watts. And if you flip to the top here, here's our waveform, and we're going to freeze it right there so you can take a look at that. And that is a beautiful AM waveform, 1 kilohertz wave. And at this point we're going to fire up the box here, and our output power is going to be displayed there. Again, our harmonics from 0 to 200 are going to be displayed there. And then we're going to set this up to also display. Now just to give you a heads up, what I'm switching here is these are both 50 ohm loads, so I can't power both of the signals at the same time. So I'm actually switching between the oscilloscope and the spectrum analyzer. So let's redo the wave here, and we are testing for harmonics. And that is a 100% clean signal right there. As you can see, we're putting out about 192 watts. If we go to the wave right there, and that is one beautiful AM signal right there. No flat topping, no any kind of distortion. But you know, we're not going to stop there. This is the easy stuff right here. If you can, a lot of amplifiers, even Class C, can do AM with no problem. What we really are trying to achieve is for the amplifier to be linear, and for us to truly test that, we have to do a sideband test. And for that, we're going to be using a two-tone signal, which we have set up right here as well. And if you can come up on the screen here, we have a two-tone signal. We have a 700, 1900 hertz two-tone signal. And again, we're going to get this going. We have our amplifier on, and let's see if we can play that. Let's rewind that, play that, and oh, you know what? I got to switch the radio to sideband. I'm kind of way ahead of myself on there. So mode, we're going to do lower sideband. It would help if we're on sideband, absolutely. So let's do that again. Play, transmit, and look at that. And we're going to stop that. There we go. Look at that waveform. That is a really good waveform for a normal 2-pill box. And you're looking at their, let's look at the power real quick. And now we're doing that at about almost 400 watts. So that's almost at the top limit of this non-C pill. It's a standard 2879 standard. So you can see what you're looking for is a beautiful crossover here in the middle. We don't want to see a line in between, which we don't see here. And then we're looking at kind of like if you would go up in power anymore, you would start to see flat topping. And you can kind of see that a little bit, which just kind of tells you that about 400 watts is about. If you want to sound clean, you want to stay underneath that. And again, going up in power would, you can get more watts out of it, but it would significantly distort your signal. But just for those nerds out there who want to see even more stuff, let's do something crazy over here. We're gonna go to let's see, two-tone test, and we're gonna hit preset, and we have this thing set up, and we're gonna switch that to there. And we're gonna rerun this test. I'm gonna show you our intermodulation distortion as it's viewed on the screen right there, and you can see about 25 dB down from principal, and that's our IMD test. And I'm going to do something more so you guys can take a look at that. I'm going to run this in single mode. That way you can stop. We can stop transmitting and not worry about overheating this equipment or anything like that. And then we can actually look. If we go to peak, and then marker. Peak, and then we go marker, delta, and then we scroll to this other peak, which is your third intermodulation harmonic, and we see that it's about 17 dB down, and it just shows you this exact. Now the true two-tone test is what we got going on here. You got two peaks are identical, and this just shows your fifth is really important because these are still within your band. These are outside your 3 kilohertz, and they're way down to 30, well, lower than 30 and close to 40 dB down from there. So it just shows how clean you are. And this is at max power. So if you would turn your power just a little bit down, you would see these go down significantly. And again, just wanted to demonstrate in-depth analysis of our new equipment here and how good stuff performs or not. And again, it's a good diagnostic tool to see if there's something wrong with the equipment. But just kind of wanted to raise the bar for amp building out there. And as we say, we're going to make amplifiers great again. That's all I got.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it from Tony himself. Until next time, 757 here in Boulder, Colorado. We're going to get back on that side smoking. See ya.